is the No Recipe Road Trip.
Bang Bang Noodles, yes!
Today we are trying to make hand-pulled noodles.
We need more stretch.
I hope you like squid.
Where else is a sink? Help!
Oh, God damn it!
Whoa.
Do you cook often?
What about the children?
I can't believe it.
Oh, let me grab this napkin and think of that I'm wiping my mouth.
Oh, he actually spit it out.
Did you spit it out?
Yeah.
You spit it out.
That's harsh.
Hey everybody, we have a great announcement. We have a new television show. It's called the No Recipe Road Trip with the Try Guys, and it premieres tonight at 10, 9 Central on the Food Network and airs every single Wednesday there, as well as Discovery Plus.
You guys are gonna love it. It's a spin-off of Without a Recipe. So we're going on a road trip across the country, and instead of cooking in the studio, we're gonna be cooking in real restaurant kitchens.
What you are about to watch is the original unaired pilot. It's a little different than the final show. In the real show, we do 2 cooking challenges, 2 restaurants every episode, but this is a lot of fun. We hope you enjoy.
And don't you worry, Without a Recipe isn't going anywhere from this channel. You can actually check out a 6-part season this November. But for now, please enjoy No Recipe Road Trip with the Try Guys at 10, 9 Central on Food Network or on Discovery Plus.
Beep, beep, hunt, hunt. Whoa!
We made a TV show.
The Try Guys are back in the kitchen for a new episode of No Recipe Road Trip. In this series, they will be traveling to different cities to try to recreate some of the signature dishes of each restaurant. Today, they're in Los Angeles to make Bang Bang Noodles, the main dish of Bang Bang Noodles.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, almost.
The guys will have about 2 hours to make the dough and the sauce
I wanted to say I'm cumin all over my chicken, but I don't think I should say that.
and create their own noodle dish to present to our judges.
It's good.
What's good about it?
That's out of my mouth now. I mean,
I can't believe we have to recreate Bang Bang Noodles for Chef Robert.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I love eating this. Bang Bang Noodles, I eat there all the time. It is this epic noodle dish. They're hand-pulled noodles. It's just everything you want in a northern Chinese dish, and he's making it as street food, bringing it to the people.
We're gonna cook our own original version, all with no recipe.
Sounds impossible, and maybe it is. We're gonna give it our best shot.
Dare I say, we're gonna
Try. Guys.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I don't think you can legally park here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this is not a spot, dude.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, what's up, guys? Here we go. Oh my God.
Bang Bang Men is a street noodle from northern China, from Xi'an. They're hand-pulled noodles that got really popular in the East Coast. I started doing this in the streets. I learned different noodles and pastas back when I used to cook for a long time. And I am bringing a version to LA, which is our version. It's Bang Bang Noodles version.
Bang Bang Noodles, this place is incredible.
I have Bang Bang Noodles maybe twice a month. At least.
Yes. Eat it while it's hot and give it a good mix.
Wow. Okay, let's do this. Oh,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Hope it's like you remembered, man.
It's almost better every time I have it.
Oh, man,
It's just like I
dude.
forget how delicious it is, and then I have it, and it's just so incredible.
The chew of the noodle is just exactly what you want. It's so perfect. Any tips for people trying this with no recipe?
Tips on trying no recipe, get a recipe. Here's your aprons, guys, and your time starts now.
Judging today are Chef Robert, the executive chef and co-owner of Bang Bang Noodles, and Kalen Allen from Kallen Reacts Videos and a Food Network personality.
Kallen is one of the preeminent food critics on the internet, and he is used to bad food, so I think he's gonna fit in very well here.
Oh, y'all better. Oh, this is nasty.
First up, we're gonna be making some dough. We're gonna let that dough rest, then we're gonna do the rest.
All right, Try Guys, 20 minutes on the clock. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I just measured some wine. Because it's like 2 o'clock somewhere. Wait, that's not. It's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock? When do people start drinking? It's 10 a.m. Well, I was thirsty. But this is good, I'm getting inspired. Today I'm making Bang Bang Noodles inspired by my southern upbringing with a bit of a Cajun twist and lots of alcohol. My ingredients are bourbon, white wine, a mixture of seafood, and then the sauce base is gonna be cream and Cajun spices.
I'm using the tipo 00 type 00 flour. It's very fine flour. It's what all my Italian cookbooks say, like, oh, you gotta get the good stuff. I'm making Nanu's lamb ragu. My grandfather would call him Nanu. He makes this pasta sauce with lamb and a tomato, and it's like very rich, very flavorful.
You're very good at making pasta.
I am good at making pasta.
Noodles.
Noodles.
Different than pasta. Is it a different type of thing?
I don't know.
I was looking at the menu. Perfect menu. One note. They don't have a kids menu. So I'm going to be making Bang Bang Dan Bam Bam Noodles. Dan Noodles is like a peanut-based sauce. So I'm gonna make some dino-shaped tofu nuggets, but I'm gonna encrust them in cereal. All the stuff that kids love in one beautiful bowl.
There's gotta be a reason the flour I've never heard of is here. Look, how could they not want me to have the Tipo 00 flour? I'm making my favorite Chinese dish, big plate chicken. It's a big plate of chicken and noodles, but it's also like a stew. So there's potatoes and onions and bell peppers and ginger. I don't know how to make it, but I've eaten it a lot.
So we're gonna start off with making the dough today. High gluten flour, and we're gonna have some nice cool water. Usually run it with about a 2-to-1 ratio. If you're gonna make Bang Bang noodles or Bang Bang mian, you have to use high gluten flour. That's the way to do it. This is the best way to get the texture and the chew out of the actual noodle.
I've got 3 different types of flour here. We're gonna try them all, see what's the best. We've got high gluten flour, advanced placement flour, did very well in school, and wheat flour. I think it's like a 2-to-1 ratio.
Half a cup of all the flours.
You're putting all the flours in it?
They gave us all the flours.
I'm going for egg, honestly, just because I want to do this.
You should not use eggs for Bang Bang noodles. It is not the typical and traditional way to do it at all.
My eggs are slippery.
You got a cool thing going on over there.
Yeah.
You want to teach me?
Sure. Here, hold this.
Ooh.
Now gently put it in the center of the well. Just massage it with your hands.
Oh, this feels crazy.
Yeah.
It's like I'm your son and you're teaching me. Thank you, Daddy.
No.
Are you spinning the turny thing?
I'm spinning the turny thing, and look at this.
Making the dough by hand is definitely a way to actually build your recipe. In China, they don't use scales, it's all feel. So that's the reason why I think making it by hand is a good way to teach you how to really make hand-pulled noodles.
My cooking philosophy is no measurements, no problem. Asians don't deal with measurements. I've never seen a measuring cup growing up. I'm doing my dough by hand because that's the only way I know how to make dough, and I don't trust this machine.
Okay, this is the high gluten flour.
You're making 3 different types of hand-pulled noodles?
At least.
Oh my gosh. Let's see, I know hand-pulled noodles are stretchy, and I think that stretchiness comes from more water and oil.
With Bang Bang mian, you don't need oil in your noodle at all. If I add a lot of oil to my dough at this stage, it'll basically separate it.
All right, we're gonna put some oil in. Go for it. Oh, it changed. I really did something. It's turning into a dough ball now.
My dough theory is you just kind of beat it until it looks good, kind of like makeup.
All right, we need more stretch. We need more stretch.
We need more stretch.
More olive oil. We need more stretch.
Gonna put some kosher salt in here. Love the Jewish representation.
I definitely do not put salt in my dough. Not in Bang Bang mian.
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
No.
How will Zach make 3 different doughs?
Okay, here we go. We got this.
All right, let's see the stretchability. Pulling, breaking. My only solution is more oil.
More oil. This feels good. It feels sticky, feels gluey.
At this point, it should not be super sticky. It should be pretty smooth and kind of incorporated, and you break it down to the actual logs that you need for the pull. I'm rolling out the dough right now just so I could give it elongated motion. Do not put oil in the dough, but definitely put it on top and cover it generously because you want to enclose this dough and you do not want it to dry out at all. We're gonna let this sit and let it rest, and we're gonna move on to the sauce right now.
Ned, where are those eggs?
3 minutes.
3 minutes? All right, we got this.
Zach, now it's my turn to help you.
Okay,
Do you
all
need
right.
some help? Do you need double cracking
Give me
eggs
one
at the
egg.
same
Give me
time?
one egg, Ned.
I've given you 2.
Okay, okay, here we go.
A little more oil on the dough. So shiny, so sweet, so slippery, so slender. Beautiful dough.
10,
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
It is like a butt.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
I can't, my hands are up. I can't turn it off.
That's right.
The doughs are resting, And now the guys will have 45 minutes to make their sauce and protein.
It's gonna get saucy in here.
First up, I gotta grab my tofu. You put it to bed. You say goodnight, little baby. Mwah, mwah. Sleep well. And then you gotta press the out of it.
I'm gonna get my lamb started. I'm making a lamb ragu. Now, normally this is an all-day affair. It's at least an hour or so. We've got 45 minutes. Holy moly, this is a lot of lamb.
So I'm gonna make big plate chicken. It is a very, very flavorful stew with a lot of really bold flavors. You know, we just got a bunch of beautiful things. We just dumped into the pot. A little bit of the green, not so much because we don't have a lot of time.
So I have cayenne, chili flakes, smoked paprika, garlic powder. I need onion powder too.
We're gonna start off with the sauce. This is the actual cumin part of the sauce. This is the main and the heart of the actual dish. Bay leaf.
Mussels, clams, scallops, squid, and of course, shrimp. So I'm doing onion and garlic because I've never been in a situation where someone said, ew, garlic and onion, so.
But you probably have been in a situation where somebody said, ew, star anuses. Now that's not the exact pronunciation, but it's technically not a wrong one.
Then we're gonna get a little bit of star anise in here too. It's a really strong spice, so you should only try to use a few, maybe 2 would be enough.
Into the pot, all in there, just whole. You're like, whole, Keith? I'm like, yeah, whole.
I had this vision of using cereal, because kids love cereal. If you're like, hey kid, eat some tofu, they're gonna be like, gross. But if you're like, hey, have some colorful sugar dino cereal tofu, they're gonna be like, yummy.
They're gonna say, yeah, dinosaurs.
Hell yeah.
So my grandfather, we called him Nanu because he's Italian. That's the word for grandfather in Italian. For him and for my family, making pasta sauce was an all-day affair.
Every morning we'd come downstairs and my grandfather had his hands in a bowl of cereal, just stomping it.
We got this star anise toasting here with the actual cumin spice toasting, and then we got some of these cinnamon sticks too. It's a very essential part of the actual dish. I put a little bit of the chili so we could toast it too, bring out some of the essential oils too as well. A little bit of the Szechuan peppercorn in here, not too many.
We got some cumin, we got some Szechuan peppercorns. Let's try one.
Super overpowering. You definitely do not want to put a lot of Szechuan peppercorn. It will zap your mouth. If you don't have anything to balance it and you just eat that straight, you're gonna feel a little numbing sensation.
My mouth is crazy. It tastes like an aluminum wall.
What did you eat?
I ate a Szechuan peppercorn. You wanna try one? Oh gosh. Here you go. It's supposed to be delicious. It will be delicious once it's in the context of the dish.
Jesus, Keith.
I know.
Why'd you make me do that?
It's crazy. And now my mouth is salivating like crazy. Let's just throw a little. You don't need a lot. That's it.
30 minutes.
30 minutes? Oh, god damn it! 30, I've spent 15 minutes cutting lamb!
I'm just trying to go for color here. So I'm gonna do some roasted carrots, some broccoli and bok choy, and then I got some tomatoes. I'm not gonna roast those.
Time for my main ingredient, bourbon. So my plan is to do a nice light saute and flambe of my seafood. My dream has always been to set things on fire. You ready?
3,
We're on it? Okay.
3, 2, go!
Whoa!
It's hard to see, but it's happening.
Oh, it's still on fire. Was that as exciting as I felt?
Oh, it was incredible. Everybody freaked out at home.
Okay, well,
I see it.
special effects.
20 minutes.
Here we go.
We've got onion powder, 2 different types of sesame seeds, salt, pepper, some spicy shit, I don't know.
Potatoes in the bucket. In the bucket. Bucket of potatoes.
Mussels, clams, I'm gonna start with them. So to dilute the bourbon, I'm just gonna add a little white wine. I hope you like squid.
I do like squid.
Do you like a lot of it?
Okay. I'm not the judge. The way they all glopped into that bowl.
After this, you toasted all the spice, so you got that going here. You put it into the spice grinder. So I'm gonna incorporate a little bit of sugar inside and a little bit of salt and a bit of pepper. And this is just to season and balance all the actual spices that I built in here.
Now, of course, a very important part is the spice. You wanna try a little bit of my spice mix?
Okay, fair is fair.
So
What's
it's
in
like
this?
cayenne pepper, smoked paprika, onion, garlic powder, some pepper.
Oh boy! Oh boy! This is the cooking water.
Look how red you're turning. Oh man.
Oh, now the water tastes crazy because there's Szechuan pepper.
So right now I'm gonna build the aromatic. I just use a plain vegetable oil. It's pretty neutral. I'm gonna get a couple of green onions in here. Get a small piece of ginger. Then get a little piece of garlic here as well. We're gonna take out some of these actual aromatics that we don't need anymore. I wanna basically fry and cook everything with this oil.
I don't have enough tofu to make enough dinosaurs, so I'm cutting these in half. Also make them nice and thin, which will get a little bit of that like crunchy texture that I'm going for. Oh, look how cute. Oh, look how cute he is, a little dinosaur.
Oh, you made a dinosaur out of tofu.
So funny.
Giving the lamb a minute out of the heat, which I know is dangerous, but I need the onions to cook too.
Hey, has anybody ever juggled chicken thighs on the Food Network? Here we go.
Thick, thick, thick.
That's funny, huh?
Lamb is going back in this pot. You know, normally I would like really get these onions a little softer. All right, time to add the tomato sauce.
I'm gonna just dump some cream. You know, in the South, there's a saying, needs more butter and cream. So that's kind of my philosophy moving forward.
For my sauce, I'm gonna try and keep it really simple. Peanut sauce, I'm guessing is soy sauce and peanut butter, dash of sriracha, and some sesame oil. And love, covering my bases.
I need to use the salt and pepper if my hands are covered in chicken grease. I'm gonna go, I'm going. Okay. Help me, it's a set. Where else is a sink? Help! Where else can I go? Was the sink down here? Back there! This door, to the left. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's so hot. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, God. How do you turn it off? How do you turn it off? I can't turn it off. Oh, I can't leave the door.
You okay, Keith?
Yeah. I'm fine now.
I was sauteing your chicken.
Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet.
I know.
My mom used to say that Italian people have good skin because like, ow. That story was gonna be about steam giving you a mini facial, not about bubbling tomato sauce scorching your forehead.
I wanted to say I'm cumin all over my chicken, but I don't think I should say that.
Are you gonna cumin in the starriness?
I don't know. I don't think you should cumin in the starriness.
Let's try this. Just kind of shot in the dark here. Oh God, that's the worst. Oh, it's just like licking a salt mine. Frickin' wow. I might need to throw that out. I'd say the sauce is the worst thing that I've ever had in my life, which is saying a lot.
10 minutes.
A little char. It's a stew after all. And then we're gonna add this all straight in the bucket. Everybody in.
All right, time for the Cajun seasoning. That's good. If you can't breathe, you've got the right amount of spice.
I gotta get to these Dino Nuggets. That's the main attraction. That's what everyone is watching to see. We need a little bit of flour and a lot of bit of love. Dipping the tofu in cereal, and then this looks like a carnival food.
So I have some mozzarella cheese, some parmigiano, some pecorino, and I'm going to put it in the sauce because as you say in the South, can't have too much butter or cream or cheese.
1 minute.
1 minute. Yeah, let's crank this heat up. I'm gonna tell you what, these don't look like dinosaurs.
This is just gonna stew on low until we plate it, because the potatoes are certainly not cooked.
Come on.
My sauce definitely feels hastily made. It tastes good.
This pan is not big enough for all the seafood, so I am just getting this last few minutes of steam. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Wow.
It actually looks pretty good.
That's gorgeous. How do you do that?
3, 2, 1. Hands up.
It will squeeze the oil everywhere.
Now for their final task, the guys will have 30 minutes to pour their noodles and finish their dish.
Let's see what we got, baby.
My dough has been resting in the fridge.
I don't know, they all are so beautiful. I can't choose. This is like picking a favorite child.
Oh my God. Well, at least it's stretching.
It's a stretchy dough.
That's.
Check out Betty. I called her Betty. It's my hand-pulled noodle board. I made it out of maple.
All right, I separated my dough into 4s, and now I'll shape it into little tiny rectangles.
I'm gonna go with my first and with my last. 2 different doughs. Yeah, I'm still doubling down here.
I'm just shaping them into even plops. They're sort of plops of dough. It's very sticky. It feels like it's got a good stretch. It might not be dense enough.
I got 4 plops as well, because we're creating new cooking terms.
The texture is good. It's soft. It's pliable. You know, it's definitely a little more oily than I'm used to.
All right, these are the Bang Bang Men, nice and greasy. They've been resting for quite some time now, and they're ready to be pulled. So just kind of get your hand nice and oily, get it nice and greasy. You want to kind of give it a nice press.
Now we gotta prep the station for the big moment. The Bang Bang.
You're making yours wet?
I'm making it oily. I don't want it to stick.
I'm making mine dry.
See how sticky it is?
So here's the thing. When you go to Bang Bang Noodles, you watch them make it. They do it right in front of you, and they do this crazy thing where they like, oh, that made my arms tired just doing that.
This is one of those things where if you go to a restaurant and you see a chef in a window, they specifically put windows there so you can be impressed by the process.
So you want to press it down, and you want to hear at least 2 nice good bangs. Okay. And the banging is where it helps me extend this noodle. Ta-da!
So, okay, when he does it, he like mashes it out. Oh, well, almost, but we got close. That was a big moment right there. Did you guys see when that happened?
I've been to Bang Bang Noodles. I've seen the man doing it. He just like goes, he's like, is that a thing? Did I just do a thing?
Damn, do I have too much dough?
It feels like I'm stretching something.
Just whack this? Brick, it keeps breaking.
Bang Bang is definitely the secret. You need to have that bang or you will not have that texture that you want. And it's all about technique. It's not about strength. It's not about long arms.
It's about the craftsmanship.
Look at you go, Ned. Yes, Ned.
Whoa.
Oh shit, it's in the salt.
And then he goes like this. Wow. Almost. A little too thin, but I'm happy with just what just happened right there. That was pretty dope.
I think they're a little thick, so I'm gonna cut them like this. And now, I can't tell you if that was proper technique or not, but Zach,
You have a noodle?
fun.
Whoa, look at
It
you
was
go.
pretty fun.
All right. Let's get it going in there, guys. Depending on how hot your water is, it could take about 1 minute to 2 minutes and give it a nice little jig and give it time to actually cook so it won't stick together. Tickle your noodle. This is what I tell all my employees. You gotta tickle your noodle. If you don't tickle it, they're not gonna laugh and not gonna be happy.
Let's just get this in here. I need a rolling timer. In you go, my babies.
He has his sticks and he's sticking them out. And then make sure they don't stick together.
Now, my noodles look perfect. Am I regretting that I made cereal tofu nuggets? Not a chance.
So just in case my hand-pulled noodle doesn't work out, I'm giving myself a backup plan. Oh boy! Oh yes, baby, yeah! Now, I mean, was it hand-pulled?
Oh, I'm just rolling out the noodles and cutting them. The whacking was not working for my dough, and I feel like I was doing it wrong, but now I'm resorting to another method.
How long do they go? You know? A couple minutes, a couple seconds, a couple Fridays.
If you overboil your noodles, it pretty much turns to kind of like a soggy mess. It melts rather than snaps, which is kind of not what you want for a noodle at all.
Definitely more like globby doughs. I'm just gonna let these sit in the bowl, see how they do.
Are yours looking thin?
No, bro, they look crazy. They look like cauliflower.
Look at them, they're blowing up like bagels. I'm just trying to get as many little strands of noodle as possible over here.
I don't know, man. It's just such a different texture than like pasta, and yet it's still kind of al dente.
Noodles should not be al dente. They should be kind of fully cooked, and they should have a little bit of a bite, but not a soft bite as well.
Here's the deal. This looks beautiful. This makes me happy. Is it hand-pulled noodles? No, obviously not. I used a machine. I can't cheat. I gotta do what's right.
How long are you cooking yours for?
I don't know, man, until it looks ugly. What's the word? Gross skin-like. We're just gonna keep putting some into bowls.
So listen, there's things called like hand-cut noodles, and I think mine are more in the hand-cut vein. This is the pulling process, is me pulling my sticky-ass dough off the table.
10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes, no time. We just gotta commit, baby.
Definitely like to incorporate the sauce in there first. With that, you wanna give it a nice little toss to incorporate all the flavors. The reason why is it's gonna start sticking. A little bit of the mushrooms, a little bit of the cabbage, cilantro here, and then we're gonna get that chili oil that I have from home. All right, guys, this is how you make that Bang Bang Noodles. It's actually Biang Biang Min from northern China. It is one of those savory dishes that has heavy cumin, a little bit of spice to it. This is what dreams are made of, actually.
This smells really good. This smells exactly like I wanted to smell. I am stunned.
That smells exactly like cheese.
That looks like cheese.
Bang.
Bang. Kind of tastes like, whoa, it's spicy. Oh my God. Wow, it's really spicy. It's much spicier than you expected to be for cheese.
So here are the beautiful, wonderful ingredients I have to work with. I'm gonna put my noodles directly into the sauce, mix them up, rub them out, hope for a good time.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, thank you. Let's hope they're done.
No. Go inside. Okay.
Scooping the plops into the different bowls. Everybody gets a plop.
Well, they're cooking.
A little plop for you.
I just don't know how long they should be here.
With 5 minutes left, let's try my sauce. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
I have elected to do the hand-pulled noodles because it's a hand-pulled noodle challenge.
Ned, you are abandoning your professionally made pasta.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. We can do that. We can do that. Everybody in the pot.
They don't know what I'm doing, but they're looking edible.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Okay, Robert's getting this one. Which is my prettiest plate? Wow. Wow. Some million years ago, dinosaurs roamed the earth. Oh my God, guys, it's a new show. It's a new year, new us.
Tastes so good. What am I doing? Why would I ruin something perfect by doing something I have no idea how to do? That's the show. It's not Family Recipe Road Trip. It's No Recipe Road Trip. So I'm gonna do something I've never done before and live with the consequences.
1 minute.
1 minute.
So
Here we go. Gotta have a big goofy chicken bone in there. Somebody needs that chicken bone.
Well, the seafood looks incredible. I'm kind of sad I can't just serve the seafood.
Wow, as time is ticking down, intensity is ramping to a fever pitch. Will Ned plate his bowl in time? Will Zach be perfect?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Make it rain!
1. Hands up.
Hands up. You're done, guys. You're done.
Chef, Kalen. I proudly present my take on Bang Bang Noodles, the Drunken Cajun Noodles. What you have in front of you is a seafood symphony in a cream cheese sauce with all the Cajun seasonings.
All right.
So I'm doing it right for the South.
Okay.
And hopefully it'll take you on a journey to being drunk on a boat.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Because there's also lots of whiskey and white wine in it.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's make a
Okay.
party.
He made
cream
like
cheese
sauce? He made like a cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce.
Cheese. He just said mild heat. It's so spicy.
Oh.
Personally, if the emphasis is on the noodles, I don't really see a lot of noodle. I see a lot of seafood on the
Yeah,
top.
it definitely is a seafood dish. As far as presentation, it looks really good. The actual colors of it is beautiful. That's what I liked about it.
Now, because when I look at it and I see the squid.
Oh, I don't have a squid.
Oh, you don't have
there, my side, my
them
side.
tentacles is in there. Okay, Squidward is all up in this dish. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of different seafood.
Yeah.
A little overwhelming, you know, but I'm willing to do this because I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
And that's all that matters.
Just think of it like the ocean. It's just like, surprise, another fish.
The scallops in there too.
I hope y'all like cheese.
This shrimp is hard. It's a hard shrimp.
Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
How's it?
Oh, Chef Robert is regretting.
Oh, it's spicy.
Was it spicy?
You know what heck of it. Oh my God.
How spicy is it?
How spicy?
It keeps on going a little bit actually.
Okay. Let me try this.
There's a lot of texture in this. It's like
It's definitely spicy,
He's feeling it.
but it's good.
He was struggling.
The noodles cook well, and
really?
Yeah, it's cooked well. I think it's done right. It has a nice chewiness to it. It just has more of like a pasta feel to it.
What's the difference?
If they're gonna use that as criteria, I'm screwed.
I like that because
What is the difference?
noodles are Asian and pasta is Italian.
But I like it.
It's something comforting about it. Creativity-wise, it is super creative with the cheese. I think a little bit too creative with the cheese, I personally think.
You know, I love cheese and I love the sauce and I love all the different flavors that we get to this, especially because since I don't like seafood, the fact that the shrimp didn't bother me because the sauce kind of balanced out that fishy taste, because that's what I don't like about seafood.
Even when they hate it, they love
Everything
it.
just happens to.
Okay, audience, you need to get used to the fact that Eugene is very good at things he's never done. And it's gonna be upsetting to us.
Now, to be honest, when I talk about spice, even though it was spicy, it wasn't to a point where I need to drink water immediately. No, it was not overbearing at all. It was just the right amount of kick.
It was very hot.
Wow, just the right amount of kicks?
I had one spoonful and it burned my throat apart.
Finally, did I make hand-pulled noodles?
There's a little bit of a hard chew to it that's not there. So with hand-pulled noodles, there's a activating the gluten, or making it alive, or making it feel like it's there. And then when you activate it and you get it going, that's where that synergy of that texture comes in.
So, did I make hand-pulled al dente pasta?
Yes, you definitely did. You nailed that so well.
Today, judges, I have made for you my favorite Chinese dish, big plate chicken.
What?
It's something I always order and I'm always seeking in LA. And with that, there is star anise in there. Don't eat that.
Okay.
This is my dish, Big Keith chicken.
Well, it looks great.
It looks awesome. Smells good.
Yeah, it smells amazing. And I think your garnish is also very well done.
Thanks.
And then your noodles are underneath.
They're under there.
Okay.
It looks really, really savory. It has an intense smell to it. The vibrance of the spices are exuding out with the colors. It just looks good. It makes me want to eat it.
Keith went really authentic. Yeah, it smelled good while I was cooking next to me.
The way that they're dragging pasta, it sounds like authentic is an important category.
All right.
Wow, we got a lot in here.
Yeah, this way, I feel like I gotta mix this right?
Yeah,
mix
mix it all up.
Well, that nice noodle flow we see. Okay. Look at this.
It's kind of noodly.
It's a little lumpy.
They're a little, they're thick, but that's so in nowadays.
Yeah, it is definitely a very in thing. This looks great. Okay, need to grab a little bit of chicken here with this. It's just.
I love the nod. I'm seeing a nod. I'm seeing a squint. Seeing a question.
There was an aftertaste that hit me.
It's the Szechuan peppercorn. I think the spice is too hard, overpowering.
Look at Keith's face. Look how much he cares right now.
I know. He wants it to be good. He cares about this stuff.
Yeah.
He's
Because
smiling.
This is the dish he likes.
But what I like about it is it's supposed to be overpowering. It's supposed to be jarring. It's supposed to hit you like that. And if you bring the seasoning up a little bit, I think it'll balance it out a little bit.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Now the noodle, which I don't know if this is the way it's supposed to be, but the noodle's kind of gooey.
It's not really supposed to be like that, but it is definitely on a little bit of a gooiness to it. Might be a little overcooked.
I was unsure about that.
What kind of flour did you use to make this?
Great question. So I used a little bit of high gluten, a little bit of all-purpose, and a little bit of this Italian one that had 0 in it.
Okay, I think that might have been the issue, but
Yeah.
You're supposed to use multiple flours.
I just didn't know which one to use, so I thought, hey, maybe I need high gluten, maybe I don't. Why not best of both worlds?
Okay.
It should be one flour, one gluten. It gets a little complicated when you start switching like different cake flours and gluten and all-purpose flours. And it was 00 or 0 flour that
It was 00.
Oh gosh.
0?
Cero.
Zero.
So the only problem was it was seasoned wrong and the noodles are bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
Not bad.
My esteemed, fashionable, handsome judges, I am so excited to present my masterpiece. Now, Robert, I noticed you didn't have anything for the kids on the menu. Oh,
I
wanted to bring a little bit of that action. I proudly present my Bang Bang Don Don Bam Bam Noodles. A very colorfully cereal crusted tofu nugget. It's a dinosaur, rawr. Kids freaking love Dino Nuggets. And then you got some veggies in there. You know, I want the kids to have fun, but I want them to be healthy. I'm looking out for the children.
Okay.
Whose kid?
I know.
What's sadly hanging out the side of the bowl?
It's a
I
vegetable
think it's
of some sort.
bok choy.
It's just
This vegetable.
Yeah.
Did you season it?
Underneath.
So these tomatoes are just raw that you just cut up and put on top.
Yeah, it's called a garnish, bro.
You know what? Jesus. Take me now.
A raw tomato. God forbid.
Ooh. Do you cook often?
Guys, those noodles are so flavorful. It's gonna carry you on a journey.
Oh, really?
I promise.
Journey. It is. It looks like a noodle.
wow. That is a really impressive noodle.
Guys, I'm telling you, I tried these noodles. They're good.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie to you.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Do it.
All right.
He's thinking he wants to hate it, but he can't. Oh, look at him. Oh, he loves it so much. Oh, he loves it. He's crying because he loves it.
Oh, peanut butter and jelly. Oh my god.
Oh, Zach. Oh, Zach.
Zach.
Bring the accolades. Shower me.
Oh, let me grab this napkin and do this little thing I'm gonna do, like a fake it that I'm wiping my mouth.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, he actually spit it out.
He spit it out.
Yeah,
Spit it out.
that's harsh.
Don't you dare.
It's good. It's good. Oh my.
What's good about it?
That's out of my mouth now. I mean, I felt like I was eating a jar of peanut butter. That's it.
It gave that. Now I will say, what didn't bother me was the tofu wasn't that bad.
I agree. Crunchiness
Yeah,
on
but
it.
the cereal was actually pretty good.
That actually worked out well.
Now, the only thing about it is that if you're gonna put vegetables in, you're gonna need to season them.
I seasoned them. I have footage to prove it.
As far as the texture of it, let me see. The sauce part of it, I think it is a little bit
Do me a
overbearing.
favor. Take your napkin and just give it a little wipe down. Just give it a little.
Wipe down.
Hello, judges. Good afternoon.
Hey.
Food to me is about love. It's about connection with those that you love, and it's about family. My grandfather, who we called Nanu, because my family's Italian, would make lamb ragu every Sunday. So I have two Bang Bang inspired hand-pulled lamb ragu.
This looks great.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
This looks amazing, actually.
Nicely sauced and nicely seasoned. I see the noodle sticking out right there. It looks on the thick side, but it looks good. Really presentable. It looks like restaurant quality, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, the
like it.
presentation is great.
Yeah.
It really looks like something that I would get if I was ordering at an Italian restaurant.
Exactly.
It smells great. It smells like ragu. I love that. All right,
man, let's
bon
do this, man.
appetit.
It's a lot of.
The noodle a little hard.
Oh, it's fighting my fork a little bit.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
It looks like it has become one big lump in the bowl.
That'd be fun.
All right, this looks pretty appetizing. Like a thick noodle. It looks like great texture. It sops up the sauce really well.
Ready?
Yeah,
Here we go.
it's good.
That's pretty damn good.
Not bad.
The noodle's good.
The noodle's good.
The noodle's good.
The lamb is a little tough, but that noodle's good too.
Definitely tastes like a pasta. The tomato really got developed, and with the garlic and everything, and I feel like the flavors really kind of like got brought up.
You guys put raw tomatoes on things, right?
Yeah. Peanut butter noodles.
I wanted the color.
I will say the sauce is very tomatoey. Probably just give it a little bit of a kick or a little bit of a punch
spice.
or something.
Yeah, a little spice
If it
would
would
be
have had
good.
some spice in it,
That'd be
that
good.
would have really taken it up a notch. You know, because I can tell that when I taste this, it tastes like a home cooked meal. Like it sounds like a family recipe,
Yep, yep.
you know? But if we could have had a little bit of flavor, a little bit of kick, something to just turn it up a notch,
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have been like, boom, bam, diggity, even though it was already good. You know?
It still feels like Italian Chinese kind of fused, but it's more Italian based. It has like a pasta feel to it. And as far as the noodle-esque option, I think you need the banging more. Kind of activating the gluten might have helped out on the texture of it.
I don't know if I can give you credit necessarily in the creative place because it just feels like you made a recipe you already knew and just did a different form of a noodle, you know, and not necessarily changed up anything.
I was definitely out of my comfort zone on the noodle pulling technique, but no, you're right. I wanted to have something that was familiar, that was near and dear to my heart. But the noodles, whew, it was an adventure.
That was definitely an adventure, I'm sure.
Thank you, judges.
Of course. Well, welcome back, gentlemen. Now, I must say, first and foremost, you had to be very innovative on a dish that you didn't necessarily have a recipe for and didn't necessarily have any guidance for. So that alone deserves a round of applause.
Definitely.
So congratulations on that.
Definitely.
Yes.
Thanks so much for watching this episode of No Recipe Roadtrip.
So, with that being said, I guess we should now give the results.
Yeah, we
shall we?
do a judgment call right now. Let's do it.
Okay, so in first place.
Oh my gosh.
First place? Yes, we are. In first place is.
Did I say it? Is it me?
I'll say it.
Oh, you sure?
I just like them to wait a little bit. The winner is Eugene.
Yep. Whoa. I'm shocked.
What?
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
What?
Whoa.
It was a mess. Are you serious?
Yeah.
It was a mess.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. I don't think anyone watching was expecting
He was
that.
telling us off camera. He's like, I got in fourth. You just
I was
watch.
like-
Mine was the worst.
Wow. Wow. I thought y'all didn't like the squid.
It was thrown off when we saw it, and then when I had it, I know you didn't try it, but when I had it, it was actually done right. This dish really worked together.
Now, when it comes to fourth place,
Now I'm scared.
Well,
our fourth place is Zach.
Are you nuts?
No, you knew.
Are you nuts?
I'm sorry, Zach.
You knew.
Judges, I am sorry that you let your prejudices get in the way of a beautiful meal. Look, if we judge food by what it looks like, what does that say about us? I gave you a dinosaur. I gave you a rainbow dinosaur who was trouncing through. The noodle was perfect. What about the children? You think about the children?
I did. That's why we gave it
That's why we're stopping this. That's why we're stopping this mad dish.
All right. Now, we're doing second place, correct?
I can't believe this.
Second place
Very hard one.
is Nick.
Oh my God.
I can't believe this.
Oh my God.
I tried.
Oh my
I
God.
reached out of my comfort zone into China. I tried to make a Chinese dish. I cared the most, perhaps. I gave you a big plate full of star anise and cumin all over the place.
Now, with Eugene being our winner, does his dish make your menu?
All right, answer is here. So.
Oh, there's a reveal?
It's a cheese man.
That drama was unnecessary.
This season on No Recipe Roadtrip, the Try Guys are traveling the country, visiting restaurants and trying to recreate their signature dishes without a recipe.
Oh my gosh, this is magical.
No measurements, fly by the seat of my pants. My very flavorful pants.
Your challenge today is to make your own 3-tier wedding cake.
Your own filled croissant.
Original tamales.
Vegan burger.
Thai-influenced rice noodle dish.
Your own dosa without a recipe.
I'm not cut out for this.
It tastes like nothing.
I burnt one side of all of my burgers. Are you sure you didn't sabotage me?
So I like the cheese.
Uh-huh. Well, I didn't make that.
I like the
So you know your limitations, and you do a good job of executing them.
Wednesdays at 10 p.m. on Food Network or stream it on Discovery Plus.
Thanks to you guys for all your support. You are the reason we have a TV show. We're super amped, and we love you.